Charging your phone can seem like a no-brainer, but there are some mistakes that people make more often than they realize. These 15 common mistakes when charging a phone. 1. Not using the right charger. It's important to use the right charger for your device. Using the wrong charger may cause damage to your device and is not covered by warranty. If you're unsure which charger to use, contact the manufacturer of your device or do some online research. Below are a few commonly used phone chargers. Android, micro USB cord or wireless charger. Apple, iPhone lightning cord. Nokia, micro USB cable or wireless charger. Windows Phone 8, micro USB cable. 2. Leaving the phone on while it charges. When you leave your phone on while it charges, the battery can drain faster, and your phone will take longer to charge. You might notice a significant difference in the amount of time it takes to fully charge, even though you are using the same charger and cable. Leaving your phone on while it charges can also lead to unexpected shutdowns of your device. It is best to turn off the phone and let it rest for a few hours before turning it back on and continuing with the charging process. Turning down the screen brightness. The brightness level on your phone has an effect on how fast the battery drains. The dimmer you set the brightness, the better. Turn down or turn off all notifications that have a red dot next to them. 3. Letting the battery drain completely before recharging. One of the most common mistakes people make is letting the battery drain completely before recharging. Leaving your phone on overnight with no power can cause damage to the phone's battery. If you find yourself in this situation, try to charge the phone as soon as possible and avoid using it until it's 100% charged. Another mistake is forgetting to turn off all features that might be draining your battery while you're not using them. Features like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or location services can quickly drain your battery and should be turned off if not needed. You may even want to consider turning off your screen while you are driving to save on battery power. 4. Not unplugging the phone once it's fully charged. One of the most frequent mistakes we hear about is that people don't unplug their phone once it has finished charging. It's important to unplug your phone once it's reached 100% battery life, as this can help preserve the life of the battery. You'll know if your phone is done charging because you'll see a lightning bolt in the battery icon in your notification area and on screen. If you leave it plugged in after this, it will continue to draw electricity from the charger and discharge power at a slower rate than normal. This will eventually cause your battery to age more quickly and lose its ability to hold a charge as well as it did when new. To avoid this, remember to always unplug your phone once it's reached 100%. 5. Keeping the phone in a hot environment while it charges. If you live in an area where the temperature is particularly hot, then it's important to not charge your phone while it's in this environment.
Charging a phone while in a hot environment can overheat the battery and can even lead to a fire. You should always be mindful of how long your phone has been charging and how long before it will fully charge as well. This way you'll know how long you have before the device needs to be removed from its charger and put into a cool environment so that it doesn't get overheated.
6. Not clearing the phone's cache regularly. One of the most common mistakes people make is not clearing the phone's cache regularly. Caches are created in order to store data, but too many caches can slow down a phone. To clear your phone's cache, open Settings and select General. Select Storage, then tap the button with 3 vertical dots next to your device name. Choose Clear Cache from the pop-up menu and confirm by tapping on OK. 7. Not backing up the phone regularly. It's not uncommon for people to be too busy or forgetful to back up their phone. Not backing up your phone regularly can lead to disaster, which is why it's important to have a backup plan in place. If you don't have a backup plan in place, there are lots of ways you could lose everything on your phone. Some of these ways include accidentally deleting the wrong things and having your device stolen or damaged. As a result, it's crucial that you back up your device so that if anything goes wrong, you'll be able to restore all of the data from the backup and avoid losing anything important that was on your phone. 8. Downloading too many apps. Downloading too many apps. This is a big one and it happens more often than you think. The more apps you have on your phone, the slower it runs and the more battery life it uses up. Plus, not all apps are created equal, so some might be using up a lot of processing power to simply run in the background without being used at all. 9. Not using power saving mode. Some of the more common mistakes are not using power saving mode, forgetting to turn off Bluetooth, and leaving it in the sun or on a hot surface. Leaving your phone in your pants pocket is also a big no-no. When you're wearing jeans, the metal buttons can create a short circuit and overheat your phone, which might cause it to explode. It's also not recommended to charge your phone while driving since this could distract you from the road. And don't forget that liquids and electronics don't mix. You should never take your phone into the bathroom or any area where liquid may be spilled onto it. You should also avoid charging your phone in bed because you may accidentally roll onto it and damage its screen. 10. Keeping the screen brightness turned up too high. It's tempting to leave your screen at the brightest setting while you're charging your phone. This is a bad idea, however, because keeping the screen on while it's plugged in can actually cause your battery to drain more quickly than normal. It also puts additional strain on your phone as it tries to power both the screen and charge at once. So turn down the brightness and save some battery life. 11. Keeping Bluetooth and Wi-Fi turned on all the time. It's understandable that we want to keep our devices charged and running at all times, but this can cause the battery life to quickly deplete. Keeping Bluetooth and Wi-Fi turned on all the time is one of the most common ways that battery life can be wasted. When these features are enabled, they continue to search for a connection, which drains your phone's battery faster than you think. Plus, leaving these features on makes it more likely that you'll accidentally lose your connection while charging if they're not in use.
12. Not closing apps that are no longer in use. Did you know that closing all of the apps that are running in the background can help your phone charge faster? You might be surprised to learn that this is one of the most common mistakes people make. When you have a lot of apps running, the phone has to work harder and it drains your battery a lot quicker. It's best to close out of those apps before you charge your phone so it charges more efficiently.
If there are apps on your phone that you use once in a while, but don't need them open all day long, put them on a timer so they're only open for an hour or two at a time. 13. Not using a case. If you're not using a protective case, it's easy for your phone to slip out of your hands and onto the hard surface. This can cause the battery to lose contact with the charger, or even break the charging port on your phone. So what should you do? When you're charging your phone, be sure it is in a place that's low enough that gravity won't pull it down if someone bumps into you or jostles you around. But more than that, use a case. It'll protect against those accidents and keep things from getting worse. 14. Not using a screen protector. 1. Not using a screen protector. 2. Not remembering to charge the phone every night. 3. Leaving the phone in extreme temperatures for extended periods of time. 4. Dropping the phone in water or getting it wet. 5. Leaving the phone on its face for an extended period of time. This can actually damage your screen. 6. Keeping your phone in a hot pocket or armband for long periods of time. This will cause your battery to overheat and may cause it to shut down unexpectedly, turning off all communication with your charger and any power sources you have available to you. 15. Dropping the phone. Dropping the phone can cause a lot of damage and lead to expensive repairs. If you're looking for ways to avoid dropping your phone, try these 15 tips. Hold your hand up when talking on the phone or watching videos. This will help you hold your phone more steadily. Use both hands so that one hand is supporting the weight of the device while the other is tapping or swiping on it. Put your earphones in so that they are dangling around your neck rather than plugged into your ears. This will give you another free hand to do other things while holding onto your phone with one hand.